Well, welcome, lovely Pisces, to your general timeless reading. I will begin your reading with crystal and turban seashell spray, symbolic cards, and is spiritually guided the tarot and oracle. Okay, lovely Pisces, let's go ahead and roll and see what spirit has in store. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, all who are with me in the highest divine realms of love and truth, I ask that you please give me clear understanding, clear communication, and interpretation skills to bring forth the most loving and truthful information that Pisces needs to know most. Thank you, Spirit. Whoa. Here? Okay. Thank you. Interesting. Who is Pisces? Hmm. Okay. So, Pisces, I saw two different visions. So, the first one, it's like you're coming through in both as a hybrid human and part bird. Now, what this is telling me with the bird, birds get an like a bird's eye view, right? They're flying high in the sky, they're seeing the whole picture, right? So it's like in the first vision, you're laying on your right side in the bed and you have your left eye open only. So that's telling me not seeing something clearly, wanting to see the full picture. Okay. Now, in the middle of the bed, oh, and you're coming through as a masculine energy, and this is not gender specific. There's a feminine energy that is like partially down halfway in your bed. And now this doesn't mean that there's actually a female in your bed, okay? I want to make that clear. This is only symbolic. There's a feminine energy that you're looking at with one eye, not having complete information, right? It's almost like this feeling that you're trying to figure out if someone is trustworthy. That's the expression that you are relaying here. So, observing to get more information, observing to figure something out here about a person. Now, or the person can also mean a situation, but I'm feeling for most of you, this is going to be about a person. Now, there's a person laying in this bed that is smiling, like really cheesing it. Okay, she's laying on her stomach. You know how we'll do sometimes? We'll prop our cheek on one of our fists, right? She's got a head full of hair. The hair is telling me divine protection. The hair is white, okay? Not gray, now white. So this just telling me divine protection, right? Because white is of like the Holy Spirit for me. Now, she's cheesing it. She is like super happy. She has both eyes open. She's looking towards me, okay? Now, there is a stuffed rabbit that has its arms around her. It's almost like the rabbit is alive, but it's a stuffed animal, right? But it's embracing this feminine energy. Now, for me, first of all, a stuffed animal is a symbol of security. And the fact that it's a rabbit, that's telling me abundance connected to this feminine energy. It's telling me things happening fast for this feminine energy or appearing to. Okay. Again, you're not having a clear picture of this person. So it's like finding out, is this true? Is that rabbit really there? Is this person really happy? Is this person's smile real or is it fake? Okay. Now, I have to say, I'll use myself as an example because I actually went through this myself. Um, a few years back, there was a lady that I was associated with. I used to go to the jails with her and talk to people as they were awakening. Well, before that, we had just briefly met here and there. I also used to volunteer at a drug rehab center, and with her, that's how we met. So we only saw each other like once a week. And she told me later on when she got to know me, she said, you know, when I first met you, I thought you were fake. She said, I really thought you were fake. She said, how could anyone that's been through what you have been through be smiling? She said, how? And I told her, I said, because it's God. And it's my choice. I chose happiness. I choose happiness every day. But my point here is, it's like, I feel like from the energy I'm picking up on from what I'm seeing from this female or feminine energy that is appearing here, this is an energy that you can trust. Okay. But now at the foot of the bed, there are several male or masculine energies that are, it's like their heads are literally turned sideways. So that's telling me right off the bat, these people are not in balance. I feel like this could either be family members, this could be close friends, this could be people that you work with. But because their heads are sideways and they are each wearing like the bandit masks, so that's telling me they're hiding something. Okay, so I'm getting the feeling here, everything put together so far in this first vision, it's almost like because their heads are sideways, they're not knowing something truthfully, or there's some kind of illusion that is being relayed to you or going to be relayed to you, Pisces, about someone. Okay, and this information is not going to be the full truth. It's almost like, I'll use this example. It's almost like a group of friends getting together and saying, hey, don't trust that person over there because I can tell you that person's going to do this, 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 and this when they've never even met this person. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, and it's like, as an example again, the masculines that I'm seeing at the end of your bed, it's almost like their agenda is because they don't want to lose time from their friend or their family member, or if you're in a business with someone with these masculine energies, they don't want to lose maybe their business partnership with you and you take on someone else instead of them. You see what I'm saying? There's something going on here that's not trustworthy, but it's not what you think. It's actually the opposite. But it's like these masculine energies planted seeds in your mind about a person or a situation to make it feel like it's not trustworthy, or this person's not trustworthy. So the second vision that I was getting, though, everything's the same, but something changed. The female or feminine energy, take it how it resonates in your life, and the rabbit, they were both smiling in the first one. The second one, all of a sudden, they're looking at you, because they were looking at me. They're looking at you, and neither of them are smiling. It's almost, and both of them have their eyes open again in the second vision. So they're both seeing something clearly. It's almost like they're looking back at you, Pisces. Almost like how, like, why would you think that? It's that kind of energy. Someone, and it's a group, there's two or more, someone has planted wrong seeds on purpose. That's what I'm seeing here. Someone who is innocent in a situation here has really gotten some dirt slung about them. And it was only to it was like a plan to keep you away from that situation. Yeah. Yeah. Because I can tell you what I'm seeing from this feminine here and that rabbit. This is a genuine smile. This is a real happy person, a real happy smile. Wow. So I feel like what Spirit's saying here, be very careful and aware. Especially if you are, like, say if you, for example, say this feminine energy is representing a job. If you are interested in pursuing a specific type of business or job, I would be careful about who you talk to that with, okay, or about, because whomever this group of people are, apparently you, because what I'm seeing here, you have listened or you have the potential to listen. So it's people you trust, people you know, Pisces, people who you are around, okay? So please take heed to that. Please be aware. Spirit's trying to warn you, Pisces. Be very careful, because even though there may be some kind of, if it's family, friends, whatever, there may be some kind of mutual love and respect there between you and this group of people. It all boils down to, for whatever reason, they don't want to lose you. They don't want another person taking away their time or their money, something that they get from you now. That's what this is about, okay? It's not about them. If they truly, truly loved you and cared about you, they would have helped you find out the truthful information and given that truthful information to you. Whether it's already happened or it's getting ready to, either way, still the same concept here, okay? All right, Spirit, do you want me to go ahead and take the top two? Yes. Okay. So what do we have? Create your future. Very nice. And we have new job. Okay. So for many of you, this feminine energy could be an actual job or going back to school, some kind of hobby, something like that. Something that you're thinking about creating. And I feel like Spirit's saying, do not allow yourself to listen to other people. Here's what I can say. I used to, years ago, before I started my awakening, I was always listening to what everyone else told me to do. Okay. Oh, no, this is best for you. No, we're your family or we're your friends. We know you. This is what you should do. Well, you know what? I kept messing up. And I made some really, really, really huge mistakes with my life. Okay. Granted, I can use those as tools under my belt now to help other people. However, I feel like what Spirit's saying here is, when I started going through the awakening, I realized that I could allow Spirit to give me the information and not listen to what humans have to say. Sometimes humans do have the best intentions for us, but not always. But they are still human and they can still mess up, right? So when I began to stop allowing myself to listen to humans, period. I do not take advice from humans, period. If a human gives me advice, I say, okay. And then I take it to Spirit, to source energy. And I ask, should I do this or not? Okay. And then if Spirit gives me the go ahead, that's what I do, because Spirit has never, ever led me wrong. Spirit only guides me in the correct course for my path. So what I'm saying here is, I feel like Spirit's wanting you to be aware of what's going on here or what's getting ready to take place, depending on your timeline. And not allow other people to plant seeds in your mind, especially if this is involving a job or your finances. Okay? Take it to spirit. Rely solely on what spirit guides you to do. Okay? All right, let's go ahead and go to the cards. Which deck? This one? Thank you. All right. Spirit, Holy Divine, what would you like to tell Pisces, please? What does Pisces need to know? Thank you. All right, we have King of Pentacles. Is this Pisces? Yes. Okay, that is Pisces, King of Pentacles. And what do we have next? 10 of Wands. Okay. And what do we have next for Pisces? What else? Thank you. Reverse or upright? Upright. And we have, what is that? 9 of Cups. Very nice. Okay. What else for Pisces? What else for Pisces, please? Thank you. All of these? Yes. Okay. Thank you. All right. Which one? This one? Okay. Thank you. And we have 8 of Wands. Okay. Next one. This one. Thank you. And we have Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Next one. This one. Thank you. We have reverse or upright. Upright. We have Ace of Wands. Okay. Very good. Next one. This one. This one. Okay. Thank you. We have 9 of Wands. Okay. And which one? Okay. We have 4 of Wands. Okay, that is your outcome. Okay, this is great. I tell you what, I'm going to do this right here. So we have a few extra. Okay, so what I'm getting here, Spirit said you are coming through as the King of Pentacles energy in this reading. Okay, so the King of Pentacles, of course, this is someone who is very grounded, someone who is connected to nature, connected to the earth. This is someone who is very work savvy, could be a workaholic. This is someone who puts forth a lot of business type plans and takes action upon those, sees them through. But with the 10 of Wands here, that's telling me, there's a lot of burden with this. And it's almost like a feeling, 10 of Wands can mean, Pisces, sometimes taking on other people's burdens. I did see those extra masculine energies with the masks on at the end of your bed, at your feet, right? So I'm feeling like here, what's going on is this 10 of Wands, this is you taking on too many responsibilities, taking on your responsibilities, your work-related responsibilities, or at least something having to do with 3D, the physical, okay? But I do feel like for most of you, this is going to be dealing with work, okay? But taking on not only your stuff, but taking on someone else's too, or it could be an entire group of people. Almost a feeling of like you having to finish up what other people are not. Okay. Then we have the 9 of Cups. Now, the 9 of Cups here, that's telling me that's like wish fulfillment. Okay. And it's coming into the 8 of Wands. It's happening quickly. So I feel like what we have going on here is Spirit's telling you now's the time, Pisces, for you to start laying those wands down, those burdens down. Start giving those back to the rightful owner. Anything that's not yours at this point, giving it back to who owns it. Okay, and only being responsible for yours. Now, what that's going to do here is that's because we have the 10, right? The 10, 1 plus 0 is 1. That's bringing you into a new cycle once you do that. And you cannot allow yourself to feel guilty, Pisces, by doing so, okay? Because I feel like there could be a situation, like I said earlier, like a group of people planting seeds in your mind, making you think certain things, okay? But it's like an illusion here to trick, yes, but it's almost like to try to manipulate. That's the word I'm looking for. Manipulate your thoughts and actions so that it will benefit this group of people more so than yourself. I hope that makes sense. So what is going to need to take place here is like an untwisting of the manipulation, seeing the reality of what's going on, and begin giving back anything that is not yours. Now, when you do that, and you release that and you say, you know what, that's your job, that's not mine. I have enough to do, right? You need to take care of your own. And leave it, let it go. Okay. No matter what they say, let it go. Let them take care of their responsibilities. When you do that, you're going to clear up energetic space, allowing you to walk into this new journey, this new cycle. Now, this new cycle is going to come in really quickly with this 8 of Wands. Okay. And this 8 of Wands with this 9 of Cups, that's telling me some kind of wish fulfillment here coming in. Okay. But if you see, this person is looking towards this 10 of Wands. It's almost like remembering is what I'm feeling here. Like when this new cycle starts for you, it's like looking back and knowing you were in that King of Pentacles energy, or that's what you were striving for quite some time. But what was stopping you is something to do. There's more than two. I could just say that there's 2 or more. Okay. People, places, situations that were putting so much stress or demanding your time, something going on here. Okay. It could be a mixture of different things to where you could not get to this wish fulfillment. Okay. So it's like you're looking back, remembering, and you're like, wow, okay, I get it now. I'm moving forward. So then what that's going to do is with this Wheel of Fortune, it's almost like I'm feeling here decision. Okay. It's a decision for you because the Wheel of Fortune is about change, the possibility of change, good changes, hopefully, but it's also about cycles. And it's also about our choice of either staying in the same cycles and letting them continue to loop, or finally deciding to say, you know what? I see what's going on now. I see the situation for what it is. Yeah, it may hurt, but I see things clearly, and this is what I want. This is what I'm striving for. Okay. And in order to get there, I have to realize now these people or situations were not for my highest good. Okay. And I'm going to close out any cycles, any karmic cycles, however you want to see that. And I'm going to make some changes here in my life. You may also, some of you, be seeing 1010. But again, we have ending a cycle here and starting anew. So then it goes right into the Ace of Wands here. Okay. Now, this Ace of Wands, that's a brand new, passionate beginning. This could be for some of you romantic, does not have to be. Okay. That's just for some of you, but it's definitely a brand new, passionate. It's like coming in with a bang type of energy. Okay. Very energetic here. But now with the Nine of Wands, this Nine of Wands, that's a wounded warrior. Okay, this is like Spirit saying, you know, Pisces, be easy on yourself. Should you choose to end these cycles, okay, and start doing what's best for you and fully allowing Spirit to guide you on your next path, okay, there's going to come a time, Pisces, because I'm saying this especially because you're coming through as the energy of the King of Pentacles in this reading. There's going to be a time where you're going to need to rest, rejuvenate, recharge your batteries, okay? Because the Nine of Wands is like, there comes a point within a cycle before it closes out that you're like, wow, I'm wounded. I have given a hard fight. The cycle's not done yet, okay? I have a little bit farther to go because you got the Nine of Wands and then you got the 10 of Wands right here, okay? The end of the cycle. So it's like in this Nine of Wands energy, you're going to get to this point of, okay, I got to rest. I got to recharge. I got to regroup. I got to get myself back into alignment, right? Before I can pick myself up and finish out the cycle, before I can gain the strength, the knowledge, everything that I need to close out this cycle. Okay. And once you do that, here's what you have. The Four of Wands. This is a celebration, okay? For some of you, this could actually be an engagement of some kind. It could be engagement to marriage. It could be some other type of engagement. It could be some kind of celebration, a wedding. It could be hearing news of the conception of a child or the birth of a child, buying a property, or being approved for some kind of loan or school or something like that as well, graduating school. But there's definitely some kind of celebration that's going to take place in your life here. But to get there, it's going to require laying these burdens down, laying down what other people have placed upon you that's not yours to begin with, Pisces. Okay. All right. I'm going to leave this here for you, Pisces. I do send you so much love, happiness, and success, my friend. Always remember, find your miracle in everything, because I promise you, if you look hard enough, you'll find one. Much love.